this side-scrolling shooter. The days of the fast-paced shooters have long gone. There was a time when gamers used to run down to their local arcade dressed in their parkas, holding a single 10p piece and drooling at the idea of playing on the latest 2D scrolling shooter. It was all about the skills and how quick your reflexes were. Times have changed and there's less money to be made in these types of games now. However, Ikaruga for the GameCube may be just enough to fill that void. As with many space shooters, their first outing is normally on the arcade machines. Ikaruga became a cult hit in Japan and then moved on to the now defunct Dreamcast. Atari added a few features here and there to give it a new lease of life for the GameCube. These types of shooters don't really need storylines, but if you're desperate for one, then the crux is your civilization's last hope. Thankfully, you'll have all the latest in technology for your spacecraft and a limitless supply of ammunition. While the title lacks any great additional weapons, which will be a disappointment to many, you're able to absorb weapon fire from several enemies to create a giant Nova Blast. It's this element that adds some strategy into the mix, as you'll be able to absorb and destroy enemies along the way. So it will take some quick thinking along with some good aim to win the day. However, there's no denying that the graphics make for a visually stunning marvel of an action title. Ikaruga is designed for the hardcore gamer who loves arcade-style space shooters. But novices, I'm sure, will also find a lot in this game to give them a thrill or two. Ikaruga proves that there are still some things in the games of yesteryear that don't need fixing. Play it, don't play it. This is a must for all you old school shooter freaks. My advice to you is become one with your gamepad and remember, you are civilization's last hope.